Welcome back to Ready, Set, Sold with your host, Bryan Vogt. We talked about a lot of things today. We talked about, what you should be looking for when you make contact with an agent. We also talked to the Mayor Fallon, which has some great information, which I absolutely loved. And I've said this before, and I said it on the show today, but it bears repeating. I'm always amazed at what's going on in these communities. And we always want to kind of share that insight of what the mayors are doing and the work that they're doing. And what I love about it, too, is the love that comes out that all the mayors have for their community and what they do. And that's a cool thing, especially in the Metro East area. So I want to talk, though, now about the tip of the week. And this is something that seems to be coming up too often, and that is the difference between a pre-approval and a pre-qualification letter. So just to kind of give you some insight, when you get an offer in, it's expected that a letter from the lender is going to come. And that's either going to say it's a pre-qualification or pre-approval. Pre-approval is what I call show me the money. A pre-approval means that they actually have turned in a document, someone has looked at it, and the lender says you're good to go. It's gone through underwriting. It's a very simple process for most buyers. Highly encourage you, if you're looking to buy a home, to get that done. And it gives sellers a peace of mind that the money is there. The pre-qual is, as some lenders say, it's not worth the paper it's written on. It is usually a verbal communication with the buyer saying how much they make, kind of give them a broad spectrum of what their debt is, and they kind of, from that point on, do a pre-qualification letter. The problem that really comes into play is very simple this. 90% of the time, that pre-qualification is going to work, and that's the confusion part for agents and also for sellers. However, there's about a 5% chance, maybe a little bit higher, that letter is not going to work, and they don't have the monies to be able to move forward with it. Case in point, just heard a story about someone who moved to Alabama. They bought a house there. They thought that the money situation was taken care of, that they were going to close the following day, and come to find out that they got the word that the lender did not be able to bring the funds. Devastating news. And that 5% is what you're trying to avoid. And that's why making sure that your agent has informed you that they either have a pre-approval, meaning is that the money is there, the bank says yes. All you have to worry about now is the appraisal, which is usually a snap thing. It's not usually a problem. Your house prays out. And that you also can move forward with it. With the pre-qualification, it could work. 90% of the time it does, but boy, that 5 or 10% of the time it doesn't. It's a story I just told you. It's devastating news, and you have to start all the way back from square one. So the tip is make sure your agent is telling you if you have a pre-approval or pre-qualifications and what they're going to do to make sure that turns into a pre-approval to help you get your house sold for top dollar in a fast sale. Thanks so much for joining us this week. Have a fantastic week. Catch us next week at 10 a.m. next Saturday. Make it a great one.